future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for...
There he goes! And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Offense.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Wants to go up top. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Listen, QBs and wide receivers got to be on the same page, and they got to know when to throw that curl route. It's got to be on time, right when the wide receiver breaks so the DB can't catch up. Nice job, QB and wide receiver, being on the same page, getting some positive yardage.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at it, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the right. It's complete. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Hauls it in. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
At the 15-yard line. First down for the offense.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Coyotes, 7. App State, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mountaineers offense will get the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Using his feet to buy time. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just...
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. He might want another play. Wants to throw again. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass, really nice throw them out.
Breaks into the open. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Rebels in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Beal. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Rebels are on the move.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
This time it's complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
14, App State 7.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw, it's Swan. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making checks. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Dozier. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Now from inside the red zone. Buys a little extra time. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
That's a good example of a good pass rush affecting the quarterback's rhythm. He wasn't able to just take his steps and throw with his feet underneath him on balance. He was forced to move, forced to escape the pocket, and right away everything fell apart with the accuracy and obviously not on the same page with his wife.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Mountaineers trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Back to pass, it's Swan. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Motion from the wideout. Looking to fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Handoff from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Gets it to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. He'll do it himself. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Pocket breaking down. On the run, deep down the right side. Got him downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Touchdown, App State! Fit it in the window for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Dumps it off in the flats. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Makes the grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. He's got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be good.
The ball squirts free. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers?
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. On the Houdini-like moves, get it to the 22. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Rebels can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. Trying to march in. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
This is what you love to see from your red zone defense now. You're making the opponent go backwards. Really nice stop on the run, a TFL. Now you got a big 2nd down. Here probably...
Beck's going for the goal line. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Rebels.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Going to try to get it himself. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Swan. Rushes on him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. He's going to take off. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Defensively on third and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let him throw the football. Make him throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around, now hitting the gas, picks up so many yards. Now he makes it a fourth down and manageable. So much easier on the offense.
Throws to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes.
Looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Mountaineers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Makes the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Roberts. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Extra point here will tie the game. He has been surgical the fine instrument rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. From the gun, running back gets to give. Hard running there. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Here's a return from midfield. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this...
He'll take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Dropping back, it's Swann. Here's a Heat. He'll pull it down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Bring in the Heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got his man downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Throw toward the sidelines is caught, but it's out of bounds and incomplete. 2nd down coming. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
Just got to have better awareness if you're the wide receiver and understanding where the sideline is. That time,
touchdown Rebels. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
28 at State is 21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Under fire. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own.
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the 1st down at the 31.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw again. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Mountaineers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Let's go! Trying to surge it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Appalachian State. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Western Kentucky was far from the friendly confines of Bowling Green, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Pulls it and fires to the left.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 3rd. Snagged out of the air. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, going up top. Caught over the middle. It's Hainsworth. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. Holds it in. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the run. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate.
Touchdown, Rebels! They've got the lead here in the fourth. Lining up to add another. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Stroman. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Looking to take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
And that had to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no rhyme or reason why a receiver should be that wide open, that deep down the field. Defense, they better check themselves.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Under fire. Throws toward the end zone. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job?
Touchdown, App State. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. At the 35, he's open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Really nice timing. Nice job by the quarterback. He drops back to pass, But how about saving your best for when it matters most, late in the ball game, biggest run of the day in a big moment?
Quickly out to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up. Give to the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. DB's right up on the receivers. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Rebels. They move on top here in the 4th.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Buys a little time with his feet. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Back to throw, it's Swan. Going for it all. And he makes the catch inside the 20. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Forced out of the pocket. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Wants to keep it in the air. This time on target. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll try to get it through the air. Looking to buy time. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And now with that play, for this offense, it's got to have it time. Yeah, I'm going for it on fourth down. Obviously, a field goal does nothing, but I got 3 timeouts, and that is a good thing. Because I have those in my pocket, I can attack the whole field. I just got to focus in on the yardage to get this fourth down and move the sticks.
They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your friend. You got to speed up, maybe work the middle of the field a little bit, but make sure we get first downs, and the rest of the time work the sidelines.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big...
And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? You want to go for it? It's your decision.
He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. A pretty good bit of ground to cover here, Jesse, but they've got some time to work with.
They do. So tempo is going to be important. You got to go fast. You just got to make good decisions at the quarterback position.
And breaks into the open. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 24. A big run, creating a little space for this offense. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Beal.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Timeout called by the defense. 29 seconds to go. Wants to pass. The clock an enemy. Fires to the right. Got his man. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. And it's good on opening weekend. A walk-off field goal to win the game. The points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough